So as it says up here, and as Sarah said, we are MKN Communications. From skills ranging to, of course, public relations and music, sports management, sociology, marketing. We wanted to combine our skills together to create you guys a great campaign. So my name is Mackenzie Barger. I'm our team lead. I'm about to graduate this Saturday with degrees in public relations and vocal music. Next we have Maci. She's back there working her computer. She is a team member and also was working on a lot of graphic design for us. And she's going to be graduating in May. That's 2023.
Hello everybody, my name is Kennedy Hanner. I'm also graduating this Saturday. I have a major in public relations, my minor is in sociology, and then we have Noah. He's our team lead as well. His major is public relations, minor is in sports management. He's graduating next year in 2023 in May. So to start off with our campaign, for over 10 weeks, we have been creating a strategic campaign for Robinson Farms NxtGen for your business. And we have highlighted three main objectives for our overall mission of brand awareness. So our objectives first start out with increasing brand awareness in Southeast Missouri by 40% in June of next year. So it's a 6-month-long campaign, not too long, but just to get started. Our next objective is to increase engagement on social media, including Instagram and Facebook, as well as your website by 40%. You'll be able to see this in your analytics on both of those social media websites, as well as your home website for Robinson Farms NxtGen. Then our final objective is we're going to expand out of Southeast Missouri and reach South St. Louis. So we hope to increase brand awareness by at least 20% in St. Louis by June 2nd. It's a little bit further away. It might take a little bit more time to increase it. So we're just going to start off with a good pace, 20%. So in learning about your business, we realized that you guys have so much potential in bringing an unmatched experience to the region, to both regions. And we've seen that through the Bridgerton event that was just hosted, as well as that fairy tale wedding. It was so beautiful. I loved seeing that. However, when it came to the brand identity itself, we researched your competitors and we noticed that Rustic Root, one of the event venues, they already have their brand identity established in their slogan as redefined country elegance. And they're pretty popular here in the Southeast Missouri region. So we came with a new slogan to still hone in on what you want to convey to your audience, but still keep that uniqueness and the integrity of your business. So we came with crafted with class, served with Southern grace. So we hope you enjoy that.
Thank you all.
Of course. We wanted to bring what you gave to us in the interview before. We wanted to still keep it alive, but make it unique, make it your own, because you guys are one of a kind business, and we want to really promote that throughout our campaign. So with that, in our research, we also looked up, or within our survey, we asked the question of what type of values do you look for in business in both Southeast Missouri and St. Louis? And the values of Robinson Farms NxtGen, family, community, and faith. And those are the same values that align with what your audience wants. So that's why we feel it is important to go ahead and target them directly, get your name out there straight to them. And we have our campaign that's going to do just that. So the media channels in our research and our survey, and now that we know that instead of we want to reach out of the website and online, we have two main media channels that both resonate with both regions and that they're able to get information from businesses or events and stuff like that. So first we have our billboards. So we have a couple designs. It's visually appealing, sticks to your brand, showing your family, just everything that Robinson Farms has to offer, giving them a little taste. They will be strategically placed on I-270 and I-55, two really busy highways in between both regions. People will be coming in and out of the city. They will see this and they will be curious and wonder, who is Robinson Farms NxtGen? The venues of all venues? Let me see. Go to your website, check you out. And next we have our radio ad. That will be played along 3 stations, 2 in Southeast Missouri and then 1 in St. Louis. And these, it's going to be during the peak traffic hours, like Mix 96.5 has the, I think it's called the Back in the Day Cafe. Mm-hmm. So people call in, they ask questions, and then with KLU, Morning Rush, and then KGMO, is the morning rush. So that's the peak times that we chose would be the best way to get you guys out there. And now we're gonna show you our radio ad and what that would sound like.
Crafted in class and served with a Southern grace. At Robinson Farms NxtGen event venue and resort, we are here to bring our guests a timeless experience. Sitting on 95 acres, Robinson Farms NxtGen is here for your celebration or weekend getaway needs. Find us on Facebook and Instagram and book with us on our website. We are located at 2927 County Road, Cape Girardeau, Missouri. Come experience the countryside.
So we're really excited that when we hear about your concerns from earlier, that we're able to bring you out of online and get you going. Because I know for me, when I'm driving down the highway, billboard ads are where I see the most business. That's where I see businesses and more information. And I'm a radio listener, so I'm always on the radio. I know the Jacksons, the Indians, football. So I have personal experience with that, and I know that will be the best two media channels outside of online that will get you guys the best reach to your audience and increase your brand awareness. So with that, I'm going to pass it on to Mackenzie. Now we're going to dive into the website and our social media plan for you.
So as I think Savannah hit on this earlier, like our age of people are going to be the next ones to grow up and probably get married. So we do still need to kind of hit on that Facebook, Instagram, social media. So right now we're going to actually go through your current social media. This is kind of touched on in the communication audit inside of our campaign book. But this is kind of a little bit of a view of your Facebook photos. It's kind of hard to scroll through and show a big view of all the posts you have. So I've got a screenshot of some photos here. But you guys have substantially more posts right now on Facebook than Instagram. But the good part about that is it means you guys are getting a lot of engagement from your audiences on Facebook. So you guys are getting all the comments, likes, mostly on Facebook. I'm going to scroll down a little bit. Instagram is the second most used platform in the audiences from St. Louis and Cape Girardeau. We learned that in our survey that I know Kennedy mentioned. So we need to be making sure that Instagram is getting just as much love as Facebook. So there are substantially less posts on Instagram right now. And since this is the second highest platform, we definitely are wanting to make sure that we got some more content for you. So we're going to go next to our website. So we kind of looked at the website and we were like, okay, we got some good stuff to work with. And we created our own website. And we started off with this beautiful video that we saw on y'all's Facebook. We're like, we want to feature that. We want that to be the first thing that everyone sees because it's bright, it's fresh, and it gives just the vision of the welcoming vision that comes when you see Robinson Farms. So we've created kind of a document, kind of comparing the website that you currently have, kind of what we want to turn it to. And if you guys look in the campaign book again, you can see more photos of our website that we created. But right now, you've got this beautiful, classy, dark website page when you go to the venues. And we decided to add that beautiful motto that we came up with right at the top because we wanted everyone to be able to see that the second that they go and look at those venues. And I know you kind of mentioned earlier, like people want to see those photos, they want to see things. So right off the bat, we included those photos of our venue. And then again, we kept the venues right at the top of the page. On the current website, you kind of got to scroll a bit to get to those venues. We created our own venues page that keeps it right at the top with photos that can see where they're going to be staying. We also included right underneath the venues the prices because sometimes it's really hard to know, do you want to show people the prices or do you not want to show people the prices? And we were like, we want to show them the prices right off the bat underneath the venues so people are honest. It shows that you're transparent and it shows that you guys are willing to be open right off the bat. Okay. And then finally, the last two pages that we have, again with the images, things to do at Robinson Farms. So I talk about it when we can see it. So on our website that we've created, we've got a whole reel of photos of things that you could possibly do at Robinson Farms NxtGen. And then finally, we want everyone to be able to contact you easily. I know right now at the bottom of the website, they can contact you. We wanted it to be its own little tab so people can easily know that's where I go to contact them. There's no question, where do I go to get in touch with you guys? So that's what we've created as a website. And then onto our content calendar, as we said a few minutes ago, social media is important. So this is kind of a content calendar that you can plug in anytime, anywhere. So we didn't give you specific dates, we didn't give you specific months, we just gave you content ideas and where those content ideas can go, Facebook, Instagram, Live. We really just wanted you to be able to use these ideas and plug them in wherever you need them. So next we have some social media examples. We actually created a mock Instagram account for you guys. It's not private anymore, so you guys are able to go look at it and kind of see the captions and things we came up with. But we did use some of your previous photos and really gave captions that brought audiences in to come engage with them. What do you like about Robinson Farms? What do you want to see out here? Really getting captions that bring people in to comment and get those engagement rates up. So social media engagement tips and boosting. If we want to go to social media engagement tips, like I just kind of mentioned, you want those people reacting and talking about Robinson Farms. So right here we can see that Maci commented that she loves this photo. You don't have to comment on absolutely everything, but we do want to show that we're seeing what they're saying and liking it. We want them to see that they're being heard. But then also on this post, we say, how many people does the Sunset Cottage sleep? Well, the Sunset Cottage sleeps this many people. So we want to be able to respond immediately and quickly so people are making sure that they're, again, being heard. And then also we say this in the campaign book, but we don't want to forget to, sometimes there are going to be inappropriate messages. You want to leave those up because it gives your audience trustworthiness. It shows that, yeah, there might be some hate out there, but there's more love.
Right.
And then we got some social boosting tips because one of our ideas is we really want you guys to boost some of those social media posts. It's more laid out in the campaign book. We don't want to spend too much time showing this, but as you can see from some of these, for only $14 for a week, you can reach up to about 400 new people that you might not have reached before. So boosting on social media is definitely important.
I get them all the time. Like, why am I not paying for that?
So our next, we are going to get to the luxury box experience, which I know Kennedy is very excited for. She's going to tell you a little bit about that.
Yes, so I'm so eager to share with you guys the event that we have planned for you. Robinson Farms NxtGen, not only is it a wedding venue, resort, you guys are known for your events. So when we were looking at the different types of events that goes on in Southeast Missouri, we're going to strictly target Cape Girardeau just because it'll be easier to start out with. We looked at, okay, what type of events goes on in Southeast Missouri, and we also wanted to keep in mind your vision of wanting to get more men drawn to the event venue, get them drawn in there, enlarge the male audience. First thing we thought of was sports, and there's a lot of sporting events that happen in Southeast Missouri, or in Cape Girardeau, whether it be the World Series event or March Madness at Hot Shots, Dogwood. There's always something going on. So how can we marry both the high class elegance and comfort that you guys show in your brand and want to convey to your audience, but still keep true to the culture of Southeast Missouri, specifically Cape Girardeau, and the love of sports. So that's why we bring you the luxury box experience. So this is not going to be your average Super Bowl party. I mean, think about it. Anybody can watch the Super Bowl from anywhere, but not everybody can have the luxury box experience. We can get into the stadium, but not everybody can get into the luxury box. So we wanted to show this event is going to be one of a kind. You can only experience this at Robinson Farms NxtGen. There is no other event like this in the area. So that's when we marry both the high class and grace with the culture of SEMO or Southeast Missouri. So we have two different types of packages that they can include food. It would just be a gold wristband that they would get to distinguish who gets what. And you can see that in our campaign book, but just to kind of show you, we'll have an open bar, appetizer buffet, serve dinner, a pre-party, the whiskey and bourbon tasting, perfect opportunity to get that started. And you'll be able to partner with Mary Jane's Smokehouse and Bourbon, Restaurant 36 Restaurant and Bar, Jam's DJ and Production Studio in Jackson. And that is a way for you to also kind of get those connections and the relationships that you're wanting with the other businesses while still catering directly to your audience. And when we move down to the attire, now I know in the video you saw a lot of black ties, very, very formal. It's not going to be that type of event, but yeah, still keeping it classy, fashionable, more business casual. So here are some looks that kind of that are inspired of what is going to be the feel and the essence of the event. And then I'm not going to go too deep into it, but then we also have the menu option in the campaign book. You can look direct what we're going to be serving. That is going to be included. I'll just give you some taste of what it would be. Chicken skewers. There's going to be a menu, steak, chicken, pasta. Not your average typical Super Bowl party food. Still keeping it within the brand. That is important. You want to keep within your brand identity. So as we said it before, advertisement is going to be the biggest way to increase your brand awareness. Sticking with the billboards, we have a few billboard designs that will be just placed in Cape Girardeau, since we're just keeping it regional in this event. So it will be placed along William Street by I-55. People come in and out of the city, so they will see that and they will instantly be curious of what that is and want to check it out and go to your website. And also using Eventbrite, as you guys did before in your previous events, that's where they'll be able to purchase a ticket. So keep that familiarity in there. And then we also have our flyer design. And now you can place this anywhere you want. Sykeston, Dexter, Cape Girardeau. That's where you can expand that, place in all your businesses, get the word out there. So you still have that print form away from the online social media. But as you know, we are going to keep with the social media. We're keeping it cohesive. We have a plan for you. So with that, here are a couple posts of what it will entail, the promotion of it, what it will entail. So I made a mock Instagram. We made a mock Instagram about it. So right here is just kind of showing, the 24 karat gold magic, which is the gold package. So promoting the different packages that they can include. We have a 360 booth. It's in the campaign package. So having that in the gold package, a 360 booth, that's awesome. And then also highlighting, this is actually from Mary Jane's Instagram, just giving them a quick shout out for collaborating with you. So that would be the general type of what your promotion would look like. So we'll move to the campaign calendar itself. Content calendar, the social media content calendar. Again, it's not too in-depth. It is just ideas of what you can post on each day. You don't want to spam the feed, especially during the event, of just constantly talking about it. That's why you still have your other types of posts you can do. And that's why I kind of did every other day, just to keep it in their mind, but not spamming with constantly talking about it. But it's going to be from January to February up until the actual event day. If you scroll down to February.
That's actually Valentine's Day weekend too.
It sure is. So this will be the final post. It's February 12th, it's Super Bowl. And that would be your final post on there. So this event was created to create buzz. This is going to get people talking. This is going to get you in the newspaper. This is going to get you people driving to your website, wanting to know more about Robinson Farms. This event is one of a kind, just like you guys. And so we really think doing that, it'll definitely be the perfect way to increase your brand awareness, because you guys can throw events, and this could be one of them. So with that, we have our evaluation. As we stated before, we wanted to increase your brand awareness in both regions by June. And we have two different types of budgets. So the first one is the luxury budget, the one that we just presented to you. It requires everything. It's going to be roughly around $7,000, a little bit over $7,000. That's because you're going to be making profit off of the event. So we just subtracted the profit that you'll be making. So it is actually a little bit less than we thought, which is good because it's an elaborate, elegant, ornate event, but it's not going to be as cost effective, which is great. But if you want to still keep it at low cost and maybe do that a year after the Super Bowl, this recent Super Bowl, you can go with our low cost budget. As long as you're sticking with the radio advertisements and the social media engagement boost, you will be able to still achieve the goal of increasing brand awareness. If you want to do the billboards, you can substitute the billboards in for the radio. Billboards are very expensive, so this is why this is our low cost budget, because billboards are very expensive, especially having them up, just your generic one for your business, having it for a long time, it's costly. So that is what we have planned. And with that, like I was going to mention earlier, we hope to increase the brand awareness by 40% in Southeast Missouri, 20% in St. Louis, as well as increasing your engagement through your website and your social media page. We will be able to evaluate this afterwards, conducting another survey, making sure, just comparing both numbers together. So basically that is what we have for you. We thank you so much, everyone so much for coming in here today, listening to us. Drew, family, thank you so much for allowing us this opportunity to present our ideas to you. And we hope that you believe in our plan just as much as we believe in Robinson Farms NxtGen.